Welcome back to Care to Share with your host, Doug Level. Glad to see you tonight. Right now we have Representative Roger Bruce, a House of Representative for us. He's going to talk to us about some issues that is dear to his heart. So let's just sit back and listen. Let's welcome Representative Bruce to the forum.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, tell us about what the forum that you discussed earlier that you want to talk about. You said you had about a mugshot program that you talked about.
Yeah, I've got three things that I'd like to talk about. One is legislation that will be signed on Monday by the governor into law, and it is House Bill 150. And what it deals with is these mugshot sites that you see out on the internet that download information from the sheriff's website and put it on their own individual websites. And then when you call them, you've been exonerated, your case has been dismissed, whatever the case may be, and you call them and ask them to take it down, they say, sure, we'll take it down for $7,500. And then many times they'll have more than one site. They may have 5 or 6 sites out there with different names, different numbers, and you pay them to take it off of one to find out it's on 5 more. And each time you call them, they are saying, give me $500. So it's a racket, it's extortion, and this bill would make that illegal.
How long has this been going on, Representative?
I'm not sure how long it's been going on, but I've been working on this bill for over a year, and it passed out of this last session of the General Assembly. It had both Democratic and Republican support, and the governor's going to sign it on Monday.
Let me ask you, if it is signed into law, and those that have been paying, I guess they just lost their money. I guess those that have been paying.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to go back and do anything, but going forward, people would be protected. First of all, it would be illegal, and then if somebody did it, they would have criminal charges as well as civil charges. Okay. And if you can show that you dampened how it's done, then you would have grounds for a lawsuit.
Is this just for the state of Georgia that is being put in for?
As we speak, you know, I can only affect what happens here in Georgia. I'm the state representative. Right. But what's going to happen is that once this bill is signed into law, I will send it to my colleagues in other states, and to ask them to do it in their states to protect those individuals. And eventually, I'm hoping is that somebody federal will take it and become national.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's going to be a great thing that we're going to pray that this does come to pass, that this law does get passed, because that is atrocious. To really charge somebody who's been exonerated, to actually charge them to get their picture or their name off of a roll that they've been exonerated from by the law.
Exactly.
Not by me, but by the law. So I got to pay you to take my name off the record. Even after you said I'm free.
Yeah, and you know, and what happens, if you're trying to find a job and the employer Googles your name and that pops up, that's going to impact whether you get that job or not. You know, if you happen to be a young man and you trying to charm a young lady out there, she might Google you if she sees that you have a criminal record.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, this may sound funny, but it's true. You know, everything's on the internet.
That's okay.
And people tend to believe what they see on the internet.
Yes, they do. You know, but we have to understand something. It's good to have men as representatives who really research and understand what's going on. When did you find out about this? I mean, about the fact that this was going on?
Well, I found out in a couple of different ways, but you know, I had one situation where one of my clients we got her exonerated, got her record cleaned up, everything was fine. And she went and looked for a job. And in looking for that job, she was told, we can't hire you, we found this information about you on the internet. That was the very first time that I heard about it. And then there was another person, a lady that came to see me, and she told me the story that I won't repeat now. I'll let her tell the story herself. But she had worked with me during the General Assembly session. She was so passionate about what had happened to her. And that we decided, okay, well, why don't we work on this together? And she's kind of been the inspiration behind it in a large extent.
Oh, good. We just want to make sure that everybody in the state understands this. That's why this talk show is just not about Douglasville. When we have personnel like state representative Bruce, he used to give us information so that we can understand our legal rights, what things are going on. Because honestly, if this law right now has the way it sits, they can still charge you as the way it sits right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can be charged. I can't stop you from charging. If they think that you committed a crime, you're going to be charged.
Right.
And if you get charged and you're arrested, then the sheriff has the right to put your mugshot out there. That's public information. However, if you're exonerated or your case is dismissed, the sheriff is going to take your picture down. And now all these other sites that took the picture down from the sheriff's site, they've got it out there and they're exploiting you at that point.
Ah, okay. That's very interesting. That's very, tell us, there's another project that you're working on, and what's the other project that you said you want to share with Georgia?
Yeah, another thing I do is the annual event that I do, we call it Family Fun Day. Mm-hmm. And each year for the last 11 years, over Sweetwater Creek State Park, I stop late the day or two before the event. I filled up with catfish. And we have the elementary and middle school age kids come out. We give them fishing poles and bait, all sorts of stuff. The Georgia Hunting and Fishing Federation, they kind of partner with me. They teach the kids how to fish. And then we expanded it to include our senior citizens in this event. We provide all kinds of food, for the day. Everything is free. Everything is donated. And we get on average probably around anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 people come out to this thing.
And where's it located?
At Sweetwater Creek State Park.
Okay.
And the significance of it is that we're bringing two totally different groups together, the youth and the seniors, and we're mingling them together. A lot of these kids come from single parent households. Some of them may not know grandma, granddad. So we're bringing all these folks together, and it's a fun day for them. And I think it's important that, we do things like this, step off being at home on the, kids on video things, not interacting with each other, not interacting with other people. I just gotta get to them. I'm not sure how old you are. I would think that when you were young, your mom and daddy had to make you think out from outside.
Yes, they did.
We played outside, right?
Yeah, I'm 62 years old, Representative. We played outside in the rain.
Yeah. And mom and daddy had to make you come in.
That's right.
And they couldn't be in before it's like, but the reality is these kids nowadays, you ride through the average neighborhood, you don't see anybody outside playing.
So you know. And most times, the parents don't even know where they are.
And so this event brings people outside, brings them and interact with each other, let them commune with nature, and it's an opportunity for people together. We've got to do it more often.
We do. When is this now? One more time. What's the date on this?
This is May the 18th at Otter Creek State Park.
May the 18th?
May 18th,
okay.
Yeah.
At Sweetwater Creek State Park.
Sweetwater Creek State.
Okay, that's out in Douglasville. We'll see you there, I'm sure, right?
Say it again?
We'll see you there, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I wouldn't miss.
Can you fish? Okay, tell us now.
I like to fish, but I'm gonna tell you, when these kids catch that fish, for some of them, this is the first time that they will have ever caught a fish. And some of them, they would give the impression that they caught Moby Dick.
Yes, I know. Will those who are fishing, will they need a license to fish, except for the children, of course? Will the adults need a license to fish at this event?
The children will not need a license to fish. And the event is for the children, it's for the adults to help them learn to fish.
Okay.
And so license won't be an issue. The adult won't change until after the no, and they will need a license to get one. If they won't, if they don't have one already.
Okay, great. Thank you, Representative Bruce. We appreciate your time. Was there another thing you want to speak of?
There's one more thing I want to talk to you.
Okay.
So this program that I run was called SOS. And SOS stands for Something After the Side.
What is it again? You kind of break it up.
This SOS, it stands for Saving Our Society.
Saving Our Society.
Yes.
Okay.
And what we do is help people get their arrest records cleaned up in this country. We have an arrangement with counties. Right now, it's Fulton County. And if you are arrested and sometimes you're just doing stupid. And in this case, you are and you I feel like you are a menace to society, that you deserve another chance, and they will send you to our program. And we will work with you 12 weeks to try to get your head going in the right direction. And if you do everything you're supposed to do, take the classes, show up, pay your fee, or whatever the case may be, do everything you're supposed to do, and we will send a certificate that you can take back to the county and go through a process of retroactive funding. And basically, you expect a payment opportunity to write now, keep it and help you. But it's this first time that can get you where your record haunting you for the rest of your life.
Well, good. I may need you to repeat just a little bit because we had some technical difficulties. We kept hearing the voice was breaking up. So can you go over that last little bit one more time? I know about expunging your record.
Yeah, what we'll do is you complete the program and do everything that you're supposed to do, and we will give you a certificate that you can take back to the, and they will start the process of cleaning your record, expunging your office record.
Okay.
Because technically you have pled guilty or innocent for this. You haven't, they sit you do things so the record gets cleaned out.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you, Representative Bruce. I really appreciate you Skyping in and talking to us. We will be talking again.
I hope so, and I'm sorry I couldn't physically be there, but, this worked out fine, and hopefully we can do this more.
Yes, sir, we'll do that, so the word can get out from our state representatives, what's going on in our state, so that we can understand what needs to be done, so we'll really know next time who to vote for.
Right, is there anybody there that has questions about any of that?
Is there anyone who wants to ask questions to Representative Bruce about their record?
Or any of that stuff we talked about?
Anything we're talking about?
What's the website to get the information for family funding?
Did you get that? That was from
Say again?
hold on.
What's the website to get the information for family funding?
You can go to rogergroup.net.
That's the website?
Yep, just go to rogercruise.net, everything's there.
Okay, great, great. Thank you so much. Is there, any questions? We don't have a large audience here right now. For some reason, everybody knew about it, but I guess when you start Skyping, people got computers these days. So everybody's on the internet.
Yes.
Yep, do you have a question?
No, I'm pretty settled, except the fact that, I like to see you with a fishing.
All right. Is there a way for people who are looking at your program on the internet to ask you questions?
Yes, they can type them in. They can actually type them in, down at the bottom of
We have none.
but there's none right now, there's none right now from what I understand of the viewing.
Okay.
Okay, hold up, someone has a question for you.
Okay.
Representative, you said that there is a bill that's already out there on this particular.
Okay, turn around so I can see.
Okay. You said that there is a bill that's out there, that you all are working on right now? As far as the mug shops?
It's already been passed, and the governor's going to sign it on Monday.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we will be at the governor's office on Monday for him to sign that bill, and when he signs it, it becomes law.
Amen.
Well, good, that's very interesting. I have a few people that are really interested. Representative, if you don't mind, this has been recorded. And what I would do, if it's okay with you, put this on Facebook so people and YouTube, so people can get a chance to see this.
Okay?
Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Okay, great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later, okay?
All right,
All
bye-bye.
right, bye-bye. Okay, thank you so much for watching. It is now time for us to go. It is, what time is it, my crew?
7:56.
7:56. It is now time for the Internet Talk Show, Care to Share, to sign off. We appreciate your time. If you would you put that sound into that other laptop over there? That sound plug, there you go. Put my music on, my Care to Share music. For some reason, I got all kind of situations.